But I love him.
Alright, so we're off to immigration. I have to be registered at the casa I'm staying at. So apparently, not apparently, but the way it works here is no matter where you're staying, government has to know, so you have to go and get registered. And my lovely host, here we are.
I have to bring out the house property so we can go to immigration and say, okay, well, I'm the owner and he stays there, so fun thing. Not only online, you have to come there personally.
And then you have to line up. And then once you've done your business, you line up again. And then they give you something else, another piece of paper. Then you go back out, line up again. Then you go back in. And it's always a very large lady with big fingernails.
Definitely not something you can do without coffee.
Yeah. It's the first thing we did this morning. Lots and lots of coffee. Otherwise, you're going to be hating life. Anyway, so this is what the street looks like. See, he's hustling. They close at 1 p.m. and we really have to be registered, otherwise, you know, government won't do anything to me for not being registered, but they'll probably fine the hell out of him and cause a lot of dramas. So they absolutely have to be registered properly. And I don't know whether you can see it, we get the huge black seabirds flying around the Foxy building, pooping on everything. They live on the front side. They're always buzzing around it. There's a seafood restaurant on the roof, so they smell the fish, plus it's the highest point for nesting. So they don't walk around there if they're all, might get pooped on. Anyway, ciao. So, we tried 2 immigration offices, they're closed.
Closed. They don't even say when they're gonna open. They just close.
Yeah. So we have no idea when they're closing, when they're opening. They're not even on Google Maps. The website's pretty funky and doesn't work, so you have to do it in person. Yay.
Well, it expires on June, but you know you cannot travel if it's like 6 months about to expire.
Yeah.
So now I have to go and find stamps to put it to buy. It's like the cost of the passport. There is no stamps, so I cannot buy stamps anywhere because they're not selling them. And I'm like, well, how am I supposed to get a new passport? They don't want you to leave the country because they care about us so much that they don't want us to miss it.
Yeah, you just absolutely miss those lines and the wandering and the days of paperwork and the little hunts for random things all of the time. We're also still looking for washing powder. It's been...
3 days?
3 days for you. I've been at it for the best part of a week.
Maybe let's try to see some now, to see if we can find some washing powder in this area.
Well, Vedado and 21 is out, and so is the market. They have liquid soap at that market next to... Is it?
Yeah, but we need to pay with car. And none of our
No.
work.
At the market, the upstairs one, the private one.
Oh.
Yeah, that one sort of near the Foxy building.
Can you wash your clothes with liquid?
If you use a tiny little bit, you'll smell lemony fresh.
Well,
if you use too much, it's going to be Suds factory in the apartment. Will be...
Well, it won't be the first time that it got flooded. So.
No, not flooded. It'll be filled to the ceiling with bubbles.
Well,
it'll be like one of those, bubble nightclubs.
Doesn't sound too bad to me.
Yeah, we can play some disco, dance in the bubbles. Rooms.
No, but I think we should definitely go and buy some liquid because it's apparently detergents to lack on the country. So there is no detergent powder. I have to go and buy and ask my neighbor to give me some detergent powder, which she kindly agreed on. Now I have to buy her like a package of cookie or something.
Okay, so you saw us go to immigration the other day, We're about to go back to immigration, but this time we have to go to a completely different immigration office on the complete other side of Havana. As it turns out, immigration here and dealing with them is very backwards. Like, they could make so much more money, streamline the whole process, and make everything much easier just with the proper use of computers. Now, I love you, Cuba, but damn. Apparently, when Alvaro, my mate, took my passport because he was going for coffee in Vedado to go and register me again because the place has just been intermittently closed, even though it advertises it's open. You go there, nah, no one there, like you saw. He went there yesterday with the passport and got told that we now have to go to some completely different office today as a matter of priority to in person, in jeans, because you can't wear shorts to immigration even though it's 30-degree heat. Like, what the fuck? Like, who stands in a line in 30-degree heat and humidity for 8 hours in jeans? Like, it shouldn't matter what you're wearing. Like, who gives a fuck what you wear? It's just a really weird process. So we're going to go there because apparently if we don't go today and we don't do this, long 8-hour process in the heat, wearing jeans, nothing will happen to me apparently. But he could cop a really big fine or 6 months in prison. Really? Like, what the fuck, Cuba? I'm Australian. I don't understand it. If it was one of the Americans, you guys are worried about them doing shit. That's okay. Australia has no vested interest in Cuba. I'm just here to see mates, spend money, go out drinking, go videotape the island, tell tourists to come here, show them, just how beautiful it is. But come on. Like, this process is fucking ridiculous. And you're going to see it today.
Hola, buenos días. Quisiera saber si están abiertos. The turkey is not open. The restaurant we wanted to go. So we have actually
No turkey?
We're actually in a place where there is absolutely nowhere to sit down for a meal. So that's really unfortunate.
Guanabacoa, 700 cup from Havana. Nave. Link in the description.
¿Qué te dijeron? Que abren a las 2. ¿A las 2? ¿Ya? A las 2.
When we came here, this is where the immigration office we just spent 3 hours dealing with, and we had the fun there. We're all registered. It only took 3 hours. I'll go for a walk.
Bueno, dale, vamos a ver eso mismo.
It's actually a really beautiful town, and they're rebuilding it. So you've got newly paved streets and new buildings. That's very old. Whole new building, whole new plaza, repaving. We're gonna go get a tuk-tuk.
Let's go for a ride.
Going for a ride.
Ciao. This is my hometown.
That's very cool. I actually like this a lot more than large pieces of Havana. It's nicer now they're rebuilding.
And it's clean-ish, you know?
Yeah.
And, you know, they're rebuilding it because it's like... But it's very authentic Cuba from the side that everybody here looks like super Cuban, you know? There is no like, oh, you know, no. Everybody here is like authentic Cuban farm.
Chino, nos vemos de viaje.
And this is also like, you know, people just screaming at each other for all parts of town.
See? Everyone knows everyone.
Yeah, absolutely. And she knows everyone.
Ah.
Y ahí llega más entonces no puede pasar.
One thing about this place that is also is that it's super cheap, you know. This taxi ride, which is like a kind of a long one-ish,
Yeah.
is costing us 250 pesos, which is like 150. So I used to live just where the blue truck is. This is the house I lived since I was born until I was 4 years old. So it's actually a trip to memory lane.
In Guanabacoa. And they still have payphones.
Yeah. Which nobody uses anymore, but they
I
were very
actually
popular.
saw
until
somebody using
Yeah,
one.
but not so popular as like 5 years ago. And this was the place that used to sell bread, so it was like one of the most famous bakeries here. The lines for bread, they were huge.
The lines for everything are huge.
But before, because the bread was amazing, it was like soft and crunchy. This place we are is like, it's called the Lighthouse of Guanabacoa, so it's like a very famous meeting hotspot of a very big highway here in Havana, and all the communication transport from all the parts.
Oh, that all comes through here.
Se va para Guanabacoa.
Es muy bonita. Muy bien.
¿No quieres meterle la bolsa de ese aquí? ¿Pero por qué te andas con tantas cosas?
Porque salí con una ropa porque pasaba por la tienda y estaba comprando.
¿Ustedes lo pollos?
Much better. Much better. Right, come back when we find the restaurant. El pave, the turkey. El pave? See? Sí, muy bien. Me gusta.
So,
We like Alvaro.
the people I found from the phone, they say they're only available after 4:30.
More beers?
Eh?
More beers?
No, with her. She's gonna pass out. She's very drunk.
Alright, we'll take it home, play with the dog, wait a couple of hours, go pick it up, come back.
Let's do it.
Alright.
No, don't worry about that.
We're gonna get Abuela an iPhone so she can FaceTime her relatives in America. Three beers, Granny's baked.
Absolutely fake.
Oh, shit tornado. Oh, wait for it. We're good. We're good.
No, eso sí que estaba. Ay. Bueno, Vedado. So pro tip, if you're 70 years old, maybe do not order. It's a P047.
Yeah.
So not fun.
626. License plate. There it is.
Bien, pero ¿qué tan bien?
Que también me siento relajada.
I've been adopted.
Oh yes. Now she can stuff you with food.
Una tarde callejera.
Ah.
Y pasándolo bien, con besitos. Todo.
Mira, por tu cumpleaños te voy a regalar una caja de cerveza. Sí. Bueno, para año nuevo, no sé.
Como falta mi cumpleaños.
You know what? We need to. I'm gonna buy her a box of beer.
Sí.
So
Está
she
bien.
gets. I don't think I've seen her this smiley since like. She was like, "This is the best day I had in such a long time." Oh.
Very good day. Amazing lobster.
Yes.
Muchas gracias. Sí, gracias.
So this is my childhood dog, and I have her.
Very worn out.
I have her since she was 20 days old, and she loves Kieran's a lot.
It's because I've got like lobster red pants.
Yeah. Oh my God! Look at your pants.
Yeah.
So we have Grandma here making coffee because she's ready to battle. Look at her. But little does she knows, we are going to give her a little surprise very soon.
Ya te vi el gorrito.
Sí. No, Mercedes, no hagas eso, que a mí no me gusta con azúcar ni a tampoco.
Ah, ¿verdad? Bueno, pero tienes solución.
She's already gonna put a lot
Con
of...
esos vasitos que hay.
¿Eh?
that tiny Alvaro?
No, that's my niece. Oh my god. So you obviously got your typical Cuban decor. These things are like older than me. And obviously these paints that can never go missing on a Cuban household. And of course Lola! Oh my god.
Wonder. Star of the show.
Lolita.
Hey. We got home. Grandma's still drunk. She's taking a nap, so we're taking the doggy for a walk. Oh. That pooch. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Breaks every second day.
We're walking down Lola on the neighborhood.
Ah.
And we're trying to find some beer on...
Oh, find some coffee, man. Let's pull a coffee shop if we can find one.
Do you want
How
coffee?
far to the Plaza Damas?
Do you want coffee?
Yeah, if we can find one.
This is not...
But a coffee we don't have to make, and we can just like chill out, have like, you know, get her a puppuccino, whatever the Cuban version of that is.
Cappuccino.
Ah, it's like just froth.
This kind of neighborhoods, you know, like in Havana, there's no such thing as coffee shops or nothing like this. The only thing
Or
you can
restaurants.
find here is like beer.
Yeah, I've had enough beer for one day, I think.
Yeah, me too. I'm very drunk.
Don't need the hangover. Oh, she's loving this. That's just one puppy that loves to go for walks. And so she's a Pekingese.
Yeah. Which are very common in Cuba. Pekingese, I think, is the most.
I thought it was like a pug crossed. Yeah.
Pekingese and Huskies are the most popular dogs in Cuba.
Ah, there you go. Pekingese is like a little gremlin that just wants to run everywhere. It's so cute. Ah. It's going for a walk. Sorry if we don't show you enough of the old cars. They're just so common. They're everywhere. Yeah, I'm gonna buy some agua. Woo! Watch out, Lola. Down under the feet. Dos. Jeez, Lola, not the feet. I was wandering around through Guanabacoa looking for a mobile phone store. I'll stop one door down so they don't see the foreigner. I thought I'll jack the price up on you.
Yeah.
You know they'll play stupid. And once he's given you the price, let me know and I'll come in and pay for it.
Es como si me hubieran puesto 10,000 a mí.
She's gonna love it.
I just want to be able to see that she could actually like FaceTime her relatives without having to wait, you know, a month for every time she sees you.
No, she sees me like once a week, I think.
I reckon if she gets a choice, she'll be on the phone to aunties every single day of the week.
She's gonna get
a couple
on
of
Tinder.
times.
I'm gonna make her a Tinder.
Oh yeah, Cuban Tinder tonight. So we're going to come back on another day and do the museum. We're just going to finish our phone mission today with Lola. Hey Lola. Little grandma. That's the one that was getting booty at the turkey. that's just picking up the kids. While they're in care,
She was getting
she's
her
getting care.
turkey stuff.
So the turkey restaurant actually has a bar, a nightclub, a restaurant,
And a hawker house.
and a whorehouse. So,
By the
10,000.
way, we didn't knew when we were going.
Hey, Grandma knew. She told me while you were
Oh
in the
my God, I
bathroom.
can't believe my grandma took us to a maybe that should be the thumbnail.
Grandma
for the video.
knew.
My grandma take it to a hawker house.
Oh,
Grandma is quite a character.
oh, she definitely knew. She's going with this to.
Oh my God, do you think she's getting hurt? Her turkey stuff in that place.
It's probably why she's not eating lobster.
She definitely loves the place.
Oh, she does. Hey, Grandma. Hey, not under the feet, Lola. You just have no idea of your size, do you?
It's not notion of danger. It's just...
I don't want to carry it back saying I stepped on it. Sorry, Grandma.
I love the colors of the house too. Like they're also colorful. Oh, look at this.
It's a beautiful street. That's actually really cool.
Yeah. They're made with like old toys. Oh, watch out.
Alright, where's Grandma? One block? 2 blocks?
Yeah, here.
Alright. Hey, Lola. We're going to take a cab, so you're going home. So, we're just waiting on our next Nave, and then we're going to go and find an iPhone for Alvaro's grandma. So it should be fun. He's just upstairs now putting Lola away, and once he's done, we will zip across. It's about 15 minutes. We're going to go about 4.4 kilometers, which sounds like a lot, Oh, it doesn't sound like much. Doesn't sound like much, but it kind of is when the cars go like 25 mile an hour at best. So we'll see. Once we get there, we'll get the iPhone and then come back.
I found someone.
Got a Nave?
Yeah. He's gonna pick us up in. See? No, gracias.
Oh, gracias.
He's gonna pick us up in like 20 minutes.
Perfecto. Why use WhatsApp? The Nave works. Use the Nave.
I know.
The Nave always works for me, man. Doesn't work for you.
Do you wanna come up or are you gonna stay there?
No, I'm gonna hang out down here, have a smoke, chill, let grandma sleep. She needs the naps.
I would love to wake her up with the phone.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Well, don't wake her up now then.
No.
Let Lola sleep too. Alright. Dog's away. Grandma's still napping. Man, 3 Coronas and she's dosed. She's not waking up anytime soon. So, once we get done with that, we'll be back here and to wake her up with a surprise. So, stay tuned. So, just while we're waiting here, one thing that I've noticed in Guanabacoa, everyone's much better looking. Here in Havana, there's a lot of ugly people. Here, the booties are banging. The ladies are just gorgeous. And the food is better. The drinks are better. Everything's a third of the price. You know, you could buy yourself a nice casa across there probably for, I guess, 10 grand. What the f*** are you going to Havana for? This place is better. Like, I've had the best lobster I've had in Cuba and Guanabacoa, not in Havana. The lobster in Havana cost us 14,000 pesos, right? For 3 people, with 2 drinks each. It was nasty. We just got shit-faced for lunch, pumping Coronas everywhere. Grandma still me unconscious for like 3 hours. Amazing entrees, amazing lobster, amazing everything. Easy to find in cabs. Why the f*** did you go to Havana? Come here. They're even repaving all of the streets. They're rebuilding all of the houses. This place is beautiful. And tourist inside. It's wonderful. So, we're in the taxi on the way to go and pick it up, hopefully. Fingers crossed. See how it goes. We're just waiting for the guy so we can pick up the phone. Hopefully it's as described, which is one of the things with Cuba. It could just be a box, or it could be like a paper mache phone. You never know. But we're gonna check it before we take it away.
You know something that is amazing is, like we are maybe 1 hour outside Havana and the prices here are like half, like in the city.
Oh, about a third. About a third of the price of Havana, and it's 700 peso.
Like fruits and vegetables and stuff like that, so cheap.
And they're fresher.
Yeah.
Everything is better once you get out of Havana. Look at that. It's beautiful. Needs a paint job. That's beautiful. It's a really cool place. Come on. To Cuba.
A funny thing, coffee shops in Cuba don't actually sell coffee. They sell anything but coffee.
As I keep finding out.
But there is one here, cafeteria. So let's see if they have coffee.
I bet they don't.
Yeah, probably.
I'm betting they don't have coffee.
So today we are doing a memory line trip to all the places I used to live when I was a child. Because this is another neighborhood that I used to live at.
They're closed. They sell nothing. Yeah. See? Get out of Havana. Go explore. Get the Nave out. Get a VPN, link in the description. Get a SIM card. We tell you how in the link in the description. $3. Get out of Havana. It's so much better when you get out of Havana. You can even, navigate to a beach. Don't just hang around the standard haunts. Come, explore, see the sights, spend money in, the little towns. Is that an old bus?
We're probably the only tourists in town.
Yeah, I know, they probably are. It's nicer, smells nicer, it doesn't smell. Gracias. It actually smells nicer here. Like, you go to Old Town Havana where every single YouTuber goes, it smells like an open sewer. And it's noisy 24/7. It's noisy now here, but it'll quiet down at night time. The air smells fresh, it's nice, prices are a third of Havana, people are nicer, the place is beautiful. Oh, another Pekingese.
Yeah, they're super common.
Yours is definitely a Pekingese cross pug. It's got pug in it.
Maybe.
It's definitely a pug. It's got a pug face and it likes to lick everything. Yeah, tell us in the comments below whether his dog is a Pekingese purebred or a Pekingese cross pug.
It's a Pekingese.
Somewhere here sells coffee. I guarantee it. I'm gonna find it. It's one of the things in Cuba. Everything is for sale. You just have to be able to find it. And it's usually a treasure hunt to try and find the damn thing. Like, nothing is ever easy. If you didn't spend your days running around chasing things, you'd be thinking about, other issues. So chasing things keeps everyone busy and occupied.
These are some really nice houses, actually.
Ah, they're actually kind of beautiful. I like that one across from your grandma, and I bet you it's like sub 10,000. And it's all been renovated inside brand new. I saw when she opened the door, she's got brand new white tiles, like porcelain tiles.
Yeah, no, it's probably cheaper than that. The houses in that neighborhood, since it's so far away, they sell for probably like $5,000 or something like that.
And when he says so far away, it's a $3 cab ride to central Havana, or a $4 cab ride to Vedado.
Yeah.
And it takes about 30 minutes. And the entire suburb is beautiful, full of the most gorgeous women you'll ever see, and the house costs you $5,000. You can bring that through customs.
Yeah. Good, awesome. So the house style that you see, like that one over there, the yellow one.
Yeah.
So that was
Spanish.
a very famous contest here that was running for almost 10 years. It was called like the soap candado contest, and they were giving away houses to other people who were like buying the soap. So if you win the contest, you get a house like this. It was very popular during like 10 years.
Wash your hands, get a house. really nice.
It's usually from the next floor, but you just need to stay there. Yes, man.
So we have success. We have a working iPhone.
Yeah, look at this. There we go. iPhone 6, perfect
Yeah.
for grandma.
Clean pocket.
She'll love it.
Don't drop it. We've got a cover for it somewhere. So we're now going to go find a taxi back to Grandma. Wake her up with a surprise because I bet you she's still sleeping off the Coronas and lobster. Well, it's been 10 years since she's had Corona or lobster.
She was very happy about that.
Yeah.
Maybe too much. She's now still sleeping.
Oh yeah.
She's gonna be a little bit hangover.
Dog went for his first walk in a month. Grandma had lobster the first time in 10 years. We fixed the ability to communicate with her sisters. Good day.
So then do you know how to set up that VPN?
Yeah, I'll Google it when we get back and I'll work that. Or I'll do it in the cab when we're sitting down. Because it was one that I deleted my VPN off my phone. And it's like a chicken or egg thing. Plus, I also have a thing on my website that says how to do it. So there you go. If you don't have a VPN on your iPhone, I actually have a thing on the website in the description on how to put a VPN on your phone when you're in Cuba. So we're going to do that this afternoon for Grandma, and you can watch. Yeah, I had to discover this for that lady who messaged me. She was came to Cuba, didn't have a VPN, realized she needed one. Too late.
I got the Google.
So many of them. When you tell them they need a VPN in Cuba, that things won't work without a VPN in Cuba, they're like, oh no, it must be a scam. And then they get here and they're like, oh my god, I can't get one.
Yeah.
Please help me. I'm like, yeah, baby.
Definitely you need one.
So, and it also goes this way. If you get to Cuba without a VPN, don't call me expecting free advice. You know, you've been warned. The blog says, come to Cuba with a VPN on your phone before you get here. The amount of calls and texts I get on WhatsApp from people who get here and don't have one and then get stuck because you can't access the Apple Store or the Google Play Store unless you have a VPN on your phone. And most websites, most of social media, any music on Instagram, you know, WhatsApp occasionally will drop out without a VPN depending on, you know, what's going on socially. So yeah, good times. This casa is cool. Cool but destroyed. You wouldn't want to live there now, but cool. It would have been cool in its heyday. Look at that balcony. Little terrace house. There's one next door that's kind of still rocking. The one over there is looking like it's got problems. Cool casa. Very cool graffiti. Got the iPhone, still waiting for the cab. It's got to find us. But, yep, there he is. Way up there. We'll be back when we get to Grandma's. Unless we see something cool. Back at Grandma's house. Oh, we're going to go upstairs and surprise her.
Alright, well let's surprise Grandma.
¡Un celular! ¡Ay, qué bueno! ¡Ay!
Sí,
¡Un besito! ¡Uy! Gracias, gracias.
Sí, sí.
¡Ay, qué
¿Estás
bueno!
feliz?
Like a FaceTime.
Mira, te voy a explicar más o menos ahora cómo funciona.
¡Ay, qué bueno! ¡Qué alegría! Ya puedo hablar con...
Sí, ¿viste?
Ya puedo ver a mi nieto con claridad.
Mira, y este teléfono funciona por voz y el teléfono solo hace las cosas. Tú le dices al teléfono, llama a Alvaro o llama a fulano y te llama solo.
¡Oh, qué bueno!
¿Tú tienes una red ahí para ponerte en línea, para enseñarte más o menos?
Mae. Ahora iba a poner...
See, we have an article. Downloading a VPN in blocked countries. If you're in Cuba and you don't have a VPN, this is the long-winded process to do it.
Yo le voy a hacer un poquito.
There you go, some thank you coffee.
Yes, please. Muchas gracias.
¿Cómo está el clima hoy? Oye, Siri, ¿cómo está el clima hoy?
Espérate, que sí. Oye, Siri.
Oye, Siri, llama a Álvaro.
Espérate. Oye, Siri. Some technical issues, but...
Siri. You need to be louder.
Oye, Siri, llama a Álvaro.
Alright, that. CPA method, blah blah blah. This is the one we want. This always works. Now we're going to manually add a VPN. So manually add a VPN configuration so she can get into the App Store, and then we can download a bunch of apps. Link in the description to this article, along with the VPN that I use in Cuba.
Entonces, mira, eso ahora te lo voy a... Poco a poco vas a ir...
¿Y tú y por allá cómo andan las cosas?
We've got FaceTime running.
Mira, algo bueno. Por lo menos se te ven cacheticos llenitos.
Tienes que salir para allá, Carmen.
Ah. Yo ni me había
Success.
fijado que estaba toda peluda. A ver, dime. ¿No me oye todavía? Oh, ¿esto está malo? Ahora sí. ¿Eh? Ah, un regalito que me hicieron.
Sí, ¿viste?
¿Viste?
Mira, hoy la tuve que cargar de la borrachera que cogió.
So she has relatives overseas and can't see them.
Ah, muchachos, te damos una pila de
While we
cerveza,
upgraded the
cogieron la
phone,
borrachera.
now she can
Tremendo,
FaceTime
sino mira, tuve que
instead
cargarle y todo.
of, you know, waiting till once a month or whatever to be able to talk to them. Yeah, she talked to them every day.
Hacía años. A Pau. Sí, sí. Sí, te... Ay, qué bueno.
They're already talking about pills, because you know, all
Yo te
people.
digo que vitamina. No, yo todavía estoy tomando las cosas de complejo verde, todavía me queda un poquito.
Win.